which was your
I'm
first
gonna lose
guess?
my mind.
Actually, Australia was your second guess. Was your
No,
first guess?
Australia was my first.
Yeah,
Brazil was
Australia
my
was your first.
second.
Oh, and we are seeing Super Vader running the Reinhardt with
Oh my God,
Orimoro
Clear
on the
comms.
Symmetra and
Everybody
Become
clear
based
comms.
on the Hanzo. And we're actually seeing a similar matchup, except with the the Zarya in
Oh, the
place. And
backup. Press W. Press W.
oh, this is
Yes.
dominant. They get a pick on the Moira. They get a pick on Lucio. They have no healing. And the server,
Okay.
that's not real.
Well,
That's
that was
not
too swagger
real.
of the gameplay, I guess.
Bro!
Is that real? Is that
Forfeit! Hard Rock needs to forfeit! We just
Fuck
fucking
that.
rolled them on that first attack! That's
Fuck
so
that.
bullshit! Sorry,
Oh
back
my
to my
God.
professionalism. It seems we might have had some type of Blizzard moment coming out in the middle of this matchup. Now, what happens
Oh
from
my
here?
God. What the alright, sorry. Bringing back a little bit of professionalism as we try and figure out what's happening. I understand that we are working with a small indie dev company, apparently, and we have difficulties connecting to servers, which just causes games to crash sometimes. Okay. And that's cool. So it looks like it's going to be a map restart after a dominant start by the University of Hartford, showing off the fact that they can actually play Brawl. And that's just all a bunch of information. Yeah, that's a lot of information parsed for the Hardrockers there. That's going to be a tough position for the University of Hartford to climb back from when it comes to the information deficit. Tragic, sadly. However, I guess it is just the way in which the cookie is going to have to crumble for now. No points were added to the scoreboard, so it's not like we can confidently say that University of Hartford was going to win the rest of the map. But it is still tragic to see altogether. Man, that is brutal.
That was really tough. And Hartford came out so dominant in that first fight. I believe Become Based found a headshot early under the Moira, and then I think Symmetra, maybe the Reinhardt, found a pick on the Lucio. So the Hardrockers had no supports available, and Eddie, Super Vader on that Reinhardt, was ready to just let it rip into their team.
Absolutely. I will say, however, based off the small amount of gameplay that we did get to see, I wasn't confident that the University of Hartford was able to hold the rest of that University point for a couple of reasons. Honestly, I think that Super Vader was playing a little bit too timidly when it came to playing inside of that room. Looks like they're going to be trying to cycle in here, look for that University, and it seems like they got University on first roll. That's an incredible look. Very solid RNG. And seems like Adam gets absolutely rolled by trying to type first try, and then I guess maybe trying to type easy. It's a interesting loss there.
Did I do a typo?
No, just Archimedes typed it first. Kind of got rolled there.
I wasn't racing. We typed different
Well,
things.
everything's a race, sir. Don't just try and conflate all of my competitive nature into something that just doesn't exist. As we do see a pause coming out from University of Hartford here, probably just them trying to deal with whatever happened. And it does seem like the hero select screen is now glitched. Interesting development, as this game has definitely gone into a little bit of a wacky zone as we head into the map 5 here of the University of Hartford versus the South Dakota Hardrockers. An interesting position to be in right now. It seems like it's going to be another re-roll as I got to restart the match. And yeah, that's definitely an amazing game made by a small indie dev company, which we love, by the way. We love you guys over at Team 5 or Team 6. I don't remember the exact name of the developers, but would definitely love if the game worked a little bit more. But, you know, it's cool. And if we're asking for things, definitely would love to be able to see the scoreboard while you're being a caster. That would be awesome as well. But, you know, not necessary right now. Definitely would love the servers to be fixed first. But, you know, if we're just adding things to the list. The University of the Hardrockers are going to continue to try and cycle the University.
First try!
Finally do get it on their first try again. Haha.
But I'm
yeah,
really interested to see if anything changes or if this first fight plays out, you know, exactly as it did before. You know, teams running the same comp, different comp, all of the above. Want to see how Hartford adapts to knowing the composition that the Hardrockers rolled out with during their first fight. And it seems Hardrockers are running the same thing, and Hartford's doing the same as well, which, I love to see.
I absolutely love to see as well. I really, really do enjoy the Reinhardt play here. Hopefully, however, they're going to be able to glean something for that first fight, and that was just to play a little bit faster. I think that if the University of Hartford is able to play a little bit faster, they're going to be able to steamroll the advantage here. Dr. Gan, once again on the Moira, just giving them that sustained heals rather than the burst heals from the Baptiste or an Anna or something similar like that. Hopefully University of Hartford's able to recognize that and put it into effect. So TP coming out a little bit faster than the University of Hartford as they're able to gain this right room with respective Hardrockers a little bit earlier, pushing all the way up to the door, just forcing them out. And yeah, Eddie's pressing the W key here. Super Vader getting in there. Wet and wild. Ooh, however,
Oh, he's
Cyberry
missing
is...
his corner swings on the Torb. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, if he just had those corner swings down a tiny bit better, I think they would have easily cleaned up the rest of that fight. But with the Ryan falling, that's going to be the Hardrockers taking fight number 1. Sorry.
Yeah, and I would love to see them play faster. Obviously, I'm enjoying the fact that they are doing that, but they do have to recognize when it's time to push and when it's time not to. They kind of got a little too deep there without a lot of follow-up as the team got slightly split. See how their re-engage on the point here is. That was a huge fire strike by Super Vader on the Reinhardt, catching 3 with it.
Let it rip!
Let's go!
Oh my lord! Give him all the hammer to the face. That was so satisfying to watch.
Moi.
I saw him hit the fire strike and I was like, surely he's not gonna just like hit 5 with this, right? Oh, he hit 5 with this? Okay. That was so fun to watch.
Yeah, that was definitely an awesome play. A really, really solid strike there. As Super Vader's gonna be brought incredibly low. The combination of the Coalescence as well as Azaria just kind of beaming them down, caught on the other side of that Symmetra wall. As the re-engage is solid from the Hardrockers here, pushing them back off the point and equalizing percentage, and then gaining a little bit for themselves. A little bit of that interest off top. As University of Hartford is going to try and recollect themselves and get back without messing up and staggering here. Once again, the University of Hartford having a very tough time when it comes to these end-of-fight engagements.
Absolutely, but it's not the end of the world. They're getting an extra free probably 10-15% probably from this stagger, but at the end of the day it's still winnable.
Absolutely, as it looks like it's going to be a Symmetra wall here from the University of Hartford, pushing on the right side of it, playing rather tepidly, however, as they do have a couple members split, but they
as you
aren't
say
able
that
to capitalize.
Super Vader just pins into their back line and takes out the Torbjorn. Now it's just Symmetra and Zarya, and as I say that, they both get taken out before I finish my sentence. Now, Super Vader has this Earth Shatter online again, Archimedes on the other side with a Graviton, and Molten Core could be a dangerous combo if Hartford isn't prepared for it. But with both support ultimates online as well, and a Dragon to boot, they're in pretty solid position. I am a little nervous of them building up a Symmetra wall and facing the same sort of difficulty that they faced in the last engagement, though.
Yeah, and I could definitely see that. I hope that they use their ultimates intelligently, the University of Hartford, especially when that Symmetra wall does come up. However, a huge headshot from Become Base onto Mr. Oog, going down immediately. And that's going to be one of the ultimates that they did have online. The Hardrockers taken off the field for a little bit of time. And that extra time is going to make them equalize on percentage here on University.
Orimuro getting brought very low, but what is Become Base up to over here? He's just finding pick after pick, and they're just staggering themselves. And now the Dragon comes out.
That's exactly what I was talking about. I kind of just saw it within the vision, him Become Base using that Dragon whenever the wall came up because it just goes straight through those walls. And that was a very, very convenient play from the University of Hartford. Able to split the team and bring them to 99. Looking like they're not going to be able to actually... Never mind, retouch because they do have the Moira here. But after that, the ball might be able to get on here, but the
he
ball...
messes up the roll, and how does he not get caught by that?
I don't know.
But at the end of the day, the University of Hartford, despite the bug with the servers crashing due to an unexpected error, still pull away with round number 1 completed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have much else to add
No,
here.
it's completely
This
fine.
caster is personally jonesing to go to the bathroom, and definitely a necessary thing after this 5-map gameplay here from the University of Hartford and South Dakota Hardrockers. An interesting game to be sure. However, that does put a little bit of strain on this caster's bladder. But hopefully we'll be able to find a way out of it. Hopefully, please, dear God. As we do head into the next point of Oasis, which I actually don't remember the name of this map. Garden?
This would be Garden, yes.
Ah, okay, Gardens.
And we're seeing
Another TP play.
a similar composition from University to Garden with the Symmetra Zarya combo. This time they're opting for the Reaper over the Torbjorn, and
Oh, he's deep.
he is.
He's real deep.
He
He's
lives?
real deep.
How does he
I
live these? What is this
believe that
witchcraft? Orimoru on the Echo gets a little aggressive. I'm not sure I've seen Orimoru playing Echo before. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him swapping off to something else.
Yeah, especially with Zenyatta being in the bad position there. That's going to be the first fight going on the way to Hardrockers.
I love this decision. They just say, you
Full
know
swap,
what, screw
baby.
it. We're going to mirror. We're going to pull
Hey,
it back. You guys pull
when
that.
when you figure out what works in life, you better stick to it and keep on doing it, because nothing else is going to make you feel right besides doing the thing you like in life. And that's exactly what Super Vader says. As he swaps back over to this Reinhardt.
And honestly, this is a great call. I like the decision to just say, hey, it worked. We don't need to run what we would optimally run. If something's working, you just run it. But as I say that, oh my lord!
We're running
oh
it.
my lord! They take out the Reaper, but the Zarya or the Reinhardt goes down.
Yeah, and that sound barrier coming out as well. Or sorry, the wall coming out from the Symmetra. Once again, pushing back the University of Hartford. They're not able to grab a lot of purchase there. However, that's an entire ultimate built up by Super Vader on the Reinhardt at the beginning of that fight, which could be very influential to the next fight as they do reset here. Hopefully they get no more staggers here. Blackout making it out with an inch of his life.
I'm gonna say it. I don't really love the Echo pick for Orochimaru. I think having him swap over to either the Sojourn or the Symmetra or sorry.
Ooh, a Shatter comes out.
Looking for the Moira, brought the 1 HP, but they have the sound barrier.
Yeah, University of Hartford gonna keep on going deep though. Even without the help of another support, or sorry, oh yeah, they didn't actually lose anybody. University of Hartford 5-man walk onto point with a huge shatter. That was a very effective ultimate usage by Super Vader. I don't think anything else was used, and they do manage to get the beat out as well.
I believe
the
Hanzo Dragon may have came out as well. But as you said, Cyberry does switch over to the Cassidy, and oh, Hartford is reading this perfectly. They read this perfectly in Hartford. Oh!
Doesn't go off the edge.
Oh my lord, he's brought
incredibly
so
low tank right now.
How is he able to hold on? Does he have any healers? Oh no, Revan got taken out right at the start. Blackout
but
finds
we're
a
getting
kill.
huge picks here.
That was Blackout alive still. I would have. Oh, the Zarya 1 HP! The Zarya 1 HP! Oh, they find that trade. That's so valuable. They trade him out, and the Grav comes too. Oh no!
Oh,
it's just Baptiste.
They did have point control that entire time, but with 86, this is going to be a last fight, and Baptiste needs to choose whether or not he's going out or trying to defend, and he's actually just going to stagger in between those two options, and that's 90%. University of Hartford has to get back on if they want to secure this Gardens right here, right now. Only 5 seconds remaining for them to even touch. Looks like there's going to be a boop onto the Reinhardt, but the Reinhardt is still able to touch with the assistance of Beat here. They're chasing down some targets, but they move off point well enough for them to focus back on the back line.
He's so close to the Shatter. The High Noon finds one. He has the Shatter. He lets it down. He gets booped up. He still hits 2 with it. But there is no follow-up that they need. Orochimaru gets taken out during his ultimate. Doesn't find any value with it. Swaps over to the Pharah for the overtime attempt. Death Blossom. Just there to clean up any last touchers. And this is a map 5. Round 3. Everything on the line. This is where it gets fun.
This is where it gets fun. Been having fun for quite a while, but I think this is exactly when the blood is going to be pumping most for both of these teams here, both the University of Hartford and the South Dakota Hardrockers. Yeah, this is do or die time. We're going into a large open map. It seems like the University of Hartford is going to opt, at the beginning at the very least, away from the thing that they've been finding success with the most. That might be a detrimental decision made by them.
It may be, but You know, if they can play their composition well, I think the comp has a really solid playstyle against the attacking strategy of the Symmetra Zarya. But it all comes down to Super Vader. Oh, and he's just getting railed by the double beams of their composition.
Yeah, he is getting cooked right now. This is definitely
He just runs straight into them. He can't do much against. Actually, 3 of their 5 players have beams that Super Vader isn't able to eat on that Zarya. And I really think he's gonna just swap off right immediately. He opts not to, actually. He stays on the D.Va.
Standing in spawn, looking like he might make the decision to swap. Decides to opt to continue going for it. It's definitely a valiant effort, and hopefully the University of Hartford's able to find something out of the usage of this D.Va, but this D.Va's gonna have to play incredibly smart around the 3-man burst squad that is just unable to be mitigated by the D.Va. As once again, Super Vader getting wet, getting very deep right now, and just trying to eat the damage that he's just not able to consume.
However, Orimaru finds one, and that's so important. Now I think they're going to be able to win this fight, as long as nothing tragic happens, I'll say. But
why would you say that out loud?
Well, you say that, I'm looking, and they're still stalling this fight out way longer than they should. But
yeah, but okay, the cleanup comes through.
Cleanup comes through. And I'd say, what is it that Super Vader is looking to get out of this D.Va? What can he get value with his defense matrix for? I'd say eating Grav is possible. It'll be hard, but it's doable. And the Death Blossom. Besides that, there's really not much. I think the most important thing that you need to keep in mind as the D.Va going against this composition is your access to the high ground. If you can just control the high ground, you will have a great advantage. But the Ana, as you say that, it just gets wrapped around and run him down. Orimaru finds nothing with his high noon. D.Va brought 1 HP, goes for the D.Va bomb just to get their mech back. Doesn't find anything, he goes for it. Does he? Oh! He fights it with a grunge! No way!
Oh, baby, that's what I've been waiting for!
That is a game-winning play.
Oh my god!
That is...
What?
Oh, I am so lightheaded after seeing that. I can't imagine what's going through the University of Hartford comms right now. In fact, as I say that, I'm going to be joining their comms the moment if they win this round, just to hear what happens. But as I say that, I don't want to cast or curse them, because this game is far from over. They get that D.Va, the Nano D.Va just jumping straight into their backline. The Grav is online. Is he going to be able to eat it? But might not need to. He's just, with this Nano Beast, dominating all of the squishies. Zarya the only one remaining, and we're up to 80% with a Dragon and a Sound Barrier online. Sound Barrier's what they need to counter the Graviton. And they have the Dragon for zoning. Defense Matrix. Priority with that is going to be either eating the Graviton or the Death Blossom.
There goes the beat early.
He knows it's coming. Archimedes looking for it. Oh, beat comes out. Completely covers it. Death Blossom coming in. Super Vader eating the entire thing. Drops the drops the Sound Barrier. Finds the Moira! Oh, that's such a massive pickoff. And now a couple people are getting taken out. Reaper brought really low. Oh, these sim turrets are powerful. They take a couple of them out. 4 members still alive for the Hardrockers, but they got it to 99. They're in one fight territory. They play for the Nano Blade combination, and I think they might be in good standings. Become Based finds a trade with the Lucio, so neither team necessarily wants to get too aggressive. They're just playing patiently. Nerves must be through the roof at the moment.
Absolutely. I'm watching through bated breath in between the blinds my fingers are causing over my eyes as I am neither able to watch it nor able to put it down. This game absolutely electric right now as a wall comes out from the side of the Hardrockers, just denying a little bit of point presence when it comes to the University of Hartford. They're going to try and push past it, but that's going to be a fool's errand as the Blade does come online. The Nano Blade is available on the side of Morimuru and the side of University of Hartford. Oh, actually, sorry, the Nano is not online just yet as they are waiting seemingly for that advantage.
Looking to go. The Dragon comes out, finds the Symmetra. Oh,
the Blade. No
They
nano, not yet.
they opted to nano someone else, perhaps Super Vader over here on the Diva. Oh, sorry, here on the Diva. And this is it. This is where everything matters. The Zarya is
Diva bot
building up to the
incredibly low.
grab. They use the sound barrier. Orimaru makes a swap over to the Reaper for this overtime
Diva getting
contest.
incredibly deep.
Reaper brought low. Diva lower. Diva has the self-destruct almost online. As long as they can live another 5%, he gets his online. The graviton comes out, looking, sends the
bomb goes in.
bomb. Looks for the remake. No.
No, no, no,
He
no.
flies to it again. No way! How is he doing this? What? And now it's just the Zarya. Oh my god! Oh my god! I am switching to the voice channels. I need to hear what's going on.
What? Eddie, what?
Oh my god! Guys! What?
Okay.
Good fucking
Holy shit! Eddie dominated! That's just a tank differential!
Holy shit!
Hey. Go quick, well. Very good job, guys.
Oh.
Eddie?
That was the greatest game I've ever witnessed. Although I don't think anyone has their headphones on anymore.
I don't think any single person has their headphones on currently.
I'm gonna move back to the stream VC. Anyone that can hear me, fantastic work. Congratulations.
That was
on the
incredible,
win.
guys. Wow. I don't know if there's any other words to describe that. Wow. The University of Hartford beating the Map 5 Round 3 allegations. An incredible performance. An incredible performance. 4 remake kills, 0 bomb kills. I mean, how can a diva be that influential? That was incredible.
Oh, thanks to my.
Hello, Super Vader. Congratulations on the victory. Where are the emotions? How are you feeling?
Guys, I'm not paying attention. You're good.
Hello? Hello?
Where do I put this?
Oh, the cam is coming online. It seems like we're just getting some issues of the technical variety right now.
Oh, I'm helping my dad with the webcam.
How we doing?
It's understandable. Very understandable.
Turning
Holy shit, he's cracked.
cameras on, making sure we get everything up and sorted and situated. Oh,
That was amazing. I need to say before the interview even starts, that was maybe the most influential and creative diva play I've ever seen in my life. If you rewatch on the stream, you will hear the most electric pop off by your casters, because that was Eddie. That was beautiful. We questioned you coming into that last point about the diva matchup against the Zarya, simply because of meta reasons, because of just how their entire composition was designed, with you unable to eat 3 of their major attack functions, and you were still able to pull it off. How are you feeling right now? What are the vibes like?
I mean, it always feels good to get a win. The deep matchup was definitely tough, but there wasn't really a lot of options. So I kind of had to take off the match.
Absolutely, and if we can get you to move your mic a little bit closer to your mouth, that would be fantastic.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
I
thank
think
you
it's
so
camera
much.
mic. This might be the camera mic, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's definitely not the microphone.
Oh, okay.
The voice. I don't go.
Yeah, once again,
I don't
ask the old man
I think I
asking
accidentally did camera mic.
the young
Mike,
son to
got
come
you.
over and help out.
I got you, dad. There you go.
Okay, how that? Is
Oh, wow, that's
So
so
much
much
better.
better.
So much better. Thank
Okay,
you so
yeah.
I
much
can
for
turn
that.
you back
No
down in
problem.
Discord. Alright.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Did I ask? Did you respond? How are you feeling? Where are the emotions?
You know, it feels good. It's a win. You know, it was there was a lot of adversity today, so we overcame that. And I'm happy that we did. It was a close game, fun one. Feels good to get the win.
So calm, so cool-headed. All right, let's just go straight into map 5, at the start, there was obviously the little like technical bug, server crashed. You were probably winning that fight. Like you had picks on both the supports. Server crashed, came back. You reset back into University. You're just a Giga Chad Reinhardt. You just charged into their team. You got the lamp from, I believe Revan was playing the Baptiste at the time, and you just started swinging. You had your shatter. You hit a 5-man shatter, I believe. Maybe it was a 4-man. A double headshot with the shatter. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was a good shatter. It was nice to play Ryan again. Their comp was, I think it was tough for us to deal with because we haven't seen anything like it. So, I made a last minute call. Let's bring out the Ryan and Sim and let's try to switch it up a little bit and see how it goes. And it went well, and that was the difference between winning and losing this match. So I'm happy it worked out.
Absolutely, and worked out. It did. And then round 3 on the Diva versus the Zarya. Peter and I, we were a little nervous seeing this matchup because they had the Zarya, the Symmetra, and the Moira. 3 of them. You can't really eat many of their damage. But then you were just like, I don't care. I'm going to get 2 double remake kills.
Like, why? You know they have families, right?
I don't even know how it happened. I'm just in the moment, just trying to play. The diva pick. I wasn't even sure of. Like, I wasn't sure what to play. Up until that point, a lot of what I had been doing just hadn't been working. But all it takes is a couple plays on any hero, regardless of matchup, to turn things around, and that's what happened.
That's exactly
Absolutely.
what happened.
Yeah, and that was really, really incredible. Definitely want to commend you on those last-minute plays and ideas where you're just kind of scrapping things together. And I personally want to bring it back to the other matches. This is the first time we've seen a map 5 from the University of Hartford. You guys beat the Allegations today, but how are you guys feeling when it came to those 2 matches that you guys did actually drop? The new Queen Street as well as the Li Jiang.
I think Li Jiang was a bad call with subs on my part. I think we should have had Jack in on the Zarya. So that was a mistake on me. And then the new Queen Street. I mean, if we staggered ourselves. We should have won that map. We staggered ourselves out of the map. If I'm being completely honest. So the Li Jiang. I think that was personnel and new Queen Street. It was just we got to clean up the stagger errors. This was a good matchup because they really tested us, took us to a map 5. And when we're blowing teams out, you can't really look at stuff to see what you improve. So a good close match where you actually lose maps, you can finally go back and look at things, see what you can do better. So this was huge for us.
Absolutely. And it seemed evidently so. I mean, that's exactly the type of thing that I was going to say, was that you guys seem to have won in the best possible fashion out of a map 5. You guys seem to learn a lot. And I'm glad to hear that from your answer as well, as it was very evident in the gameplay what was going wrong, but to hear that you know it almost immediately 5 minutes after the game is already over, that's going to be great to see your progress and growth going forward.
Absolutely. No, that's all I have. Do you have any last questions for him, Peter?
No, and I don't think that we have any from the chat. Sorry, I didn't ask the chat this time. But I believe the last question, if I'm looking at my notes here properly, always goes to you.
Yep. Last question, as always. What comes next? Maybe a Hawk's Nest celebration, maybe grinding ranked, perhaps you trying to get those new Halloween event challenges, maybe you just got homework to do. What's up?
I haven't played the Halloween event. I got like 15 minutes left in the dome before Helen kicks me out, so I might take a look at the Halloween event. But what's next is I believe we're rescheduling our match to Monday. That's gonna be another tough one. We've had with scheduling issues, player availability has been an issue. I believe that Des Moines is not going to be there Monday, so we gotta come back at it again Monday, with the next man up mentality. Always having someone ready and being able to adapt. And whatever new player we got in, we gotta play to their strengths and help maximize it and make sure they're in the best position to succeed.
Absolutely. And I wish you the best of luck. Thank you once again, Eddie, aka Super Vader. Congratulations on your win, and yeah, enjoy your celebration.
Thank you so much for the interview, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, now that is Bye, Eddie.
Yeah.
Now, that was fun. That was. Let's break it down a little. That was one of the best games we've had all season. Um,
Yeah,
best by
easily.
far for our perspective as casters, viewers, and jurors of the sport.
Dude, I have a
Um,
headache.
that when I saw Eddie launch his Diva Bomb, I was like, oh, they're gonna, I don't know, they'll block it, whatever. Like, it might
goes too far
force
to the
force
right.
some cooldowns. And then I see him drop off high ground while in baby Diva form, going for the remake. I was like, Eddie, you're throwing. They're gonna kill you. What are you do? He killed two!
Dude. I don't think I've been that excited about a moment in Overwatch since I used to play competitive. Like that was wild
I
and
think
like really looking like my diva out there. I'm gonna have to keep it a stack.
I think the last time I like really felt this energy was whenever the last time we were in a map 5. Like
Yeah,
map 5s just bring Overwatch and esports in general to a whole nother caliber of energy. And
absolutely.
and yeah, it was just so much fun to play. Or we didn't get to play, to watch, to cast, to commentate, to stream, to produce, to enjoy.
To be around and really soak up the vibes. Definitely an interesting take, not only from their captain, the level-headed nature of Eddie Hart there. We really love to see it because when we're popping off like this is all for entertainment value. No one gets hurt by these pop-offs, but pop-offs in the middle of games or when something cool happens and you're not keeping your level head, you're gonna have a very difficult time when it comes to forging forward and continuing on whatever pace that you need to be on. And having a strong, cool, collected leader like Eddie, like Super Vader, is just going to be a really, really good option for the team long term. And I'm glad to see they have that, especially to juxtapose our reaction to what had happened, a miracle in our eyes, but just kind of a everyday at the office type feel when it came to talking to our interviewee. So I once again want to thank Eddie, Super Vader, for joining us for the interview and hitting us with some of the knowledge that sometimes the best option is always just to remain calm and keep on going on.
Yeah, absolutely. When we joined their Discord call post game, I was expecting to just like have it popping off, everything going crazy. It was pretty calm. Like there was obviously still some excitement in the air, but like I don't know, it's pretty professional, I would say.
Absolutely, and the professionalism really just reeks out of this organization. It's really awesome to see from top down, really, really solid heads on the shoulders of every single one of the players, to the staff, to the managers, everybody there just kind of doing the exact thing that they need to, and still respecting the rules at the end of the day. Nobody really got upset about the issue that we had when it came to the server. At the very least, besides just small joking and just focus on trying to get back into the game so we can keep on playing. I think that overall, we saw just a new side to University of Hartford, and I'm glad to see that they were able to deal with the Map 5 allegations incredibly well.
Absolutely. And well, I think that wraps it up. I don't have anything left to talk about.
No, I mean, that'll be it. You did hear it first here, by the way. We're going to be trying to reschedule the game for Monday. So keep your eyes out for that. That'll be a Monday game as opposed to a Tuesday game, but the Thursday game should be the same. If we hear any more information about that, you can check it out at Airculver's Twitch Discord, which you can get to by putting !Discord in the chat. Maybe?
Exactly. Exclamation mark.
I'm not a
Discord
moderator in this channel, so I don't know.
pops up the Discord. Here we go.
I think my camera just got into focus.
Well, that's perfect. Just in time, everyone gets to see your lovely face in HD. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you with the wave. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. This will maybe, hopefully, probably be on YouTube relatively soon. I still haven't submitted the 2 previous matches, so this will come in after that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and have a good night.
Bye-bye!